What's up, everyone? It's Spartan 5 again here today, bringing you guys another Battlefield 3 commentary. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over some strategies on Conquest, especially on the map today. What am I trying to say? Caspian Border. And also just a requested topic from a fan of mine, how to level up faster in Battlefield 3. Just some tips for, leveling up different classes, different weapons, things like that. So let's get into this today. First off, I'm going to be going into the whole tips and tricks on how to be leveling up faster, and then I'll be going into the Caspian Border tips and tricks. So basically, how to level up faster. Well, one thing that he asked me was, how can I level up my recon class faster? How can I, get different equipment with my kits faster like that? And with the recon, I really do not use that class that often, so I can't really say. The best thing that I could put out there would be to use something besides the first couple sniper rifles, because I'm not that much of a sniper, but, I'd probably be using like a UMP or a PDWR, or worst comes to worst, maybe a shotgun, but, God, those things are just... yeah, I don't even know. They're just annoying. Work for everyone else, but not me. It's just, ugh. So, for people who don't like sniper rifles, and you want to level up your recon kit, I would definitely suggest to use something else besides a sniper rifle. Again, whether it be a personal defense weapon, or, something else, or just try different setups with sniper rifles and see which works out for you. Like, the, was it SVD and the MK11 mod? I'm not sure if that's the name of it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Probably use those with like iron sights and use them as like assault rifles instead of sniper rifles. I think that might be able to work out quite nicely, but even though some people might call you a noob or something else, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, and you just do whatever you want. So I think that might be a good choice as well. And overall, just, get kills with your kits, and if not kills, play the objectives. Battlefield is a very objective-based game, and a lot of people don't really notice that or realize that. A lot of Call of Duty people are just like, oh my god, I'm gonna get so many points for so many kills, it's gonna be awesome, oh my god, guys. And they're usually the people who are at the bottom of the scoreboard, because they're not playing the objectives, they're not, maximizing the amount of points they can be getting. So that's, I'm not trying to, like, say, oh, people don't, play the objectives as often, so I'm going to say that, you can level up faster if you play the objectives. Well, I'm saying it because it's true. I mean, you play the objectives, capture flags, plant bombs, you get a lot of points for that. And like, if you arm an MCOM station and it gets destroyed, you get, I think, 550 points for that. That's the equivalent of about a suppression kill assist and 5 kills. So, I mean, I'm not trying to say, oh, you have to, capture the objectives, and all that. It's just, it's a logical thing to level up. Playing the objectives is to the best of your abilities. I, understand that sometimes going after an MCON station can be kind of frustrating, or trying to capture a flag in Conquest, but that's just a really fast way to level up, and especially your kits. Like, if you capture a, flag in Conquest using your recon kit, that's points towards your recon kit, not just towards your overall level. So playing the objective is basically one of the biggest things that I can tell you guys about leveling up. Now, a matter of Caspian Border and Conquest, this is probably one of my favorite maps for Conquest, just because of how it's laid out. And one of the bigger strategies and tips that I can give you guys is definitely make sure you have control of C and B. Why C and B? First off, C is basically like what I like to call the command center of Caspian Border. It's nice and high on this hill, easy to defend, and basically gives you access to basically like all of the other conquest points on this map. So it's very crucial for victory, to make sure you get C, make sure someone can capture C. But then why B? B is basically one of the faster routes to C, and if the enemy has B and you have C, you're going to get bombarded with waves of attacks from people who spawn at B trying to take C. If you have both B and C, you basically have control over that whole general area, and there's not much that the enemy can do if you have a strong foundation there. What else to talk about? Defending those points as well. C, it's kind of difficult sometimes if you don't have a lot of help. If it's just you basically want to try and clear out as many infantry as you can and stay low. You know, go prone, hide by one of the buildings, and just wait for some help to come by, because if there's a tank or a helicopter in the area, you're not going to take it out by yourself, or, you know, unless you're really freaking good at this game, you know, you can take it out by yourself, but generally, you want to have more people to help you take out a flag and neutralize it, because just taking it out by yourself can be kind of sucky, and it can take a while to clear out all the enemy, and plus, they can spawn back on here, since they still have the flag, so that could be really tedious as well. So, definitely try to take flags as a team and not so much individually. Battlefield is a very team-based game that, you know, requires a lot of, you know, work as a team. That's really just restating what I just said, but I'm going to say it anyways. Basically, you can't just put a team on your back and lug it through the game. You really can't do that. You have to work as a single unit and, you know, get victory that way. It's not like Call of Duty where you can just, you know, play team deathmatch or domination and hoist up the noobs on your back and just go at it. You know, it's one of those games that you have to work together to achieve victory. And, you know, Conquest is definitely one of those game types that really requires you to be a team. And so is Rush. Team deathmatch, not so much. You know, you can get by throwing the team on your back, you know, if you can get enough kills, but definitely these objective type games, you really can't just throw a team on your back and expect to win. This game was one of the closest games I've ever played in my entire Battlefield career. And the main point here is that at the beginning we weren't really, you know, taking objectives, we weren't getting a lot of kills. But it seems like as soon as I become squad leader, that's basically where the whole turning point came in. Not trying to sound whole big-headed here, but that's another thing too for leveling up and just for tips in Conquest in general. When you're the squad leader, make sure you play your role. When you see an objective that you need to take, like let's say C needs to be taken, I'll look at C and press the select button, or on Xbox, it's the back button. I don't know what it is for PC, but you want to make sure that you give out attack and defend orders, because it gives your squad a general idea of where they need to be. And also, whenever they get a kill or play the objective near that area where you've given an order, you get points as well, and so do they. So it's a very easy way to level up, or at least get some points. And that's like one of the simplest things you can do that a lot of people don't do. They don't take advantage of the whole squad leader position. It's just a crying shame, because it's easy points. Just press select or the back button by an objective and just go get kills or play the objective there, and you get free points. It's like, why wouldn't you want to do it? So that's basically one of the other tips that I have for leveling up. And really, what am I trying to say here? Realistically, KD doesn't really matter in this game. It's all about the objective and winning. I don't care about my KD in this game. It's all about, you know, can we get the W and, you know, everything that goes along with that. There's not much else to say there, but, like, I don't really care about my KD. There are a lot of people on this game, a lot of people on YouTube who are all about the KD and first-person shooters, and it's just like, Battlefield to me seems like one of those games that you really don't need to care about your KD, and especially in Conquest, KD doesn't really matter that much, and same thing with Rush. It's only like Team Deathmatch does it really crucially matter. In Rush and Conquest, playing the objective seems to me, you know, the most important thing to be doing, and that's generally how I play when it comes to Conquest and Rush. So I hope these tips have helped you guys. Just remember, for Caspian Border, make sure you take B and C, but if you can't get those, a general rule of thumb for me in Conquest is just take the positions that are available. You know, it's all about having more flags than the enemies, so just make sure that you have flags, and you should be fine. You know, it's just make sure that you have more. Yeah, I'm repeating myself so much right now. I'm sorry, guys, but if the flags aren't in the great spots, like you just have a bunch of flags all over the place, and they're not really, you know, clustered up together, but they're all over the place. As long as you have more flags, you're generally going to get the W. So we have about 2 more minutes of this gameplay, but seriously, I think this was the closest match that I've ever had in Battlefield. And if you guys have a match similar to like this, leave a comment below and just, you know, share with the audience or whoever's watching this video, you know, your experiences in Conquest or Rush, because I love matches like this, and this is where Battlefield really gets just really freaking awesome. You know, it's just these really close matches that it's like, oh my god, are we going to be able to win? I don't know if we're going to get the win here, and it's just throughout all this match, like right now especially, I'm just like, oh my god, who's going to win? It's just like, oh, it's like on the edge of your seat, just suspense. Oh man, it's great. Yeah, I never really get that feeling in Call of Duty, because it's just like, when you see the score in like a domination match and it's like it's not in your favor, it's like, well, fuck me, you know, we pretty much just lost this match. But in this game, it's like, holy crap, we're actually going to be able to come back, and it's just, oh god, it's so invigorating. Yes, my vocabulary is so immense. So the match is pretty much over here. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips and other things like that. For more videos, check out the channel, and I hope you guys found this to be entertaining. I will see you guys later. Peace out, and have a great day.